Hey everybody, TMrlegacybuilder here, and thanks for tuning into the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you like the video if you like it, or don't like it if you don't like it. Add a comment to the video as well. I'm always eager to hear your feedback, and be sure to subscribe so that you can get more videos dealing with business, real estate, and multiple streams of income. We're all about legacy on this channel, so those are the things that we use to build our legacy. Now, your time is valuable, so let's get into it. So, the stock market, trading, business, investing, all this stuff is coming up in the market, and the stock market is trading. So, if you want to learn the stock market, this video will definitely help you with that. So, with that being said, first thing we want to tackle is about 3 key areas to help you make money, as the title indicates as well. And we're going to jump right into the first area. Now, in this video, because I don't got the team with me, you might see me look to my right. And that's just to make sure that I give you guys all the information so I don't miss anything. Now, number one, first and foremost, what is the stock market? The stock market is a place where you can buy, sell, and trade contracts. Check this video out right here if you want to see me in action and get a detailed explanation about contracts. But the stock market is just a place where you can buy, sell, and trade contracts, which is 100 shares of business. Now, stocks are nothing more than pieces of business of different things that we basically use throughout the day. For example, Coca-Cola, phones, T-Mobile, just many things of that nature. Utilities, food, gas, beds, etc., etc. Each one of those things I named is an entity who either owns the product or provides the service. And most of those things I named are what we call IPOs, which is the stock market, things that you're able to invest in on the stock market. Now, with that being said, to get in the game, you want to do what I call ownership. By buying a stock, whether you're buying it temporarily to trade it as an option trade, or you're buying it low to sell it high, or you're buying it to receive cash flow such as dividends or ETFs or things of that nature, you have a bit of ownership. So ownership is very important because you want to have ownership of an asset that gives you money when you're trying to build a legacy. So keep that in mind. Now, number two, by the way, this video is going to be short, and I want to stress to you guys as a disclaimer before I get too far in the video, I am not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion, especially when I get to how to make money. This is just what works for me regarding that, and I am not giving you financial advice. Make sure you seek legal counsel or your financial team to help you make any decisions. This is just what works for me in regards to making money. It's for also entertainment purposes, and it's to give you an idea of the basics of the stock market. So, with that being said, let's go into number two. Number two is what you must know before you start. Now, in the stock market, simply put, what are you going to do? Are you going to trade where you're going to buy because you're trying to buy low and sell high? Are you chasing something like Dogecoin or the movie theater AMC, or something that you heard of in the hype and you just want to be a part of it? So you want to buy and probably later on sell because you heard of something? Or are you looking to buy long-term investments for maybe when you retire, such as mutual funds or dividend-paying shares, which are stocks or shares, however you choose to coin it? You want to figure out which one of those ways you want to do. Now, reason being, By figuring that out, you can take the next step and you can know how best to plan for your journey. Because it's always best to have some form of trading plan when you are investing in the stock market. So decide which one of those ways you want to do. Buy and hold for long-term investing, buy low and sell high at a short time frame, or trade options. So the buy low, sell high is morely for people who are trying to be traders. Maybe you in and out in a day, 2 days, a couple of weeks. Short term buy and sells, that's a form of trading. Now, third thing you want to be aware of, and that is brokers. Now, what I mean by that is brokers are platforms. So basically, to participate in the marketplace, you need a brokerage account. Now, the brokerage account is just like having a Bank of America account. The only difference is that this brokerage account has access to the marketplace. Usually, I call it housing. It houses the different types of shares that's available in the world, from AT&T to CDC or Verizon. It slips my mind right now. But various things, milk, pharmaceutical companies, things of that nature, all those types of shares and stocks are housed on these brokerages. And before you can invest in the stock market, you got to first put your money in these brokerages. Brokers or brokerages, I call them brokerage accounts, but brokers are things like Robinhood, Webull, Traders, Ameritrade, Trader Station, just different brokers. Now, you want to do your own research. I use Webull. Right now, Webull got this special. If you click the link below, at no further cost to you, you basically set yourself up an account and they will give you an account from anywhere between $1 to up to $1,200. So if you want to go ahead and do that, make sure you click down below. I'll also receive a stock as well, but again, it's at no further cost to you. Also below, there's a Robinhood link, so make sure you click the Robinhood link as well if you're interested in one of those platforms. Now, you also got Ameritrade, you also got Trader Station, you also got it's another one that slips my tongue, but I also was using. But you have those brokers, and you want to make sure that you do your research based on number 2 to kind of understand what type of trading you're trying to do. Now, and I know I told you earlier in the video, but if you made it this far, let me know in the comments what type of trading you're gonna do, whether it's trading options. You're going to be a trader, which means you're going to buy low and sell high, or buy at a short time frame of either a day to 6 months or something less than a year, and then sell it again when it gets high. Or you're going to buy for cash flow, such as a dividend. And basically, a dividend is when you buy a share and that share pays you a certain amount of money every quarter, every month, or whatever that agreement is when you exercise purchasing that stock. So let me give you an example. Say you're buying AT&T, and every 1,000 shares, AT&T pays you $100 every 3 months. Now, this is not the case, but this is an example of a dividend. So this will just give you a breakdown idea of buying for cash flow, which will be an asset, by the way. Because an asset, so you'll understand, is anything that you put your money in that makes money for you, whether that's hands-free or whether that requires your management or whatever the case may be. By you putting money in it, it makes you money. That's an asset. A liability, you buy it, that's it. Like water, once you drink it, it makes you no money. So just a quick example like that. But anyway, you buy something, and let's say every 3 months, that particular share stock you buy pays you a dividend of $100. Your utility bill is $100. Congratulations. Every 3 months, you can pay your utility bill with your from your initial investment of that $1,000 of that from that money back from that dividend. Best of all, after about maybe a year plus, now that dividend has paid back the investment amount of money of $1,000. Basically, it paid you 10 times every 3 months, of course. And now you basically got your money back. And now moving forward for the life of the investment, as long as that investment doesn't go broke and they don't close the business, you will always receive that dividend. That's an example of a dividend investment, basically a buy and hold for dividend payouts. A trading option, click this video over my head or click in the description and look at that video as an example of what trading options is and how trading options help you. It's a little bit more detailed in trading options, but basically you buy a contract, and after you buy that contract, you hold it for a certain time frame. It's cheaper to buy that contract versus buying the share itself. For that 100 shares, it's cheaper to trade the option, to buy the option versus the shares. But again, just check that video out in the description. In the description below, and it'll give you more about trading options. Lastly, you have buying. You got the cash flow trading options, and then you got the buying short term. Yeah, that's it. Now, let's go ahead and go to the last and the most important one. By the way, make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already hit it, so more people can get the value from this. And most people who are beginners, I know I speak fast, so just in case, just rewind the video if you missed anything, or ask me any questions in the description below, and I definitely either answer them for you, or I have a series with these videos explaining marketing where I get deeper in it. So make sure you subscribe so you can get more videos about the marketing and really understand everything there is to know as far as marketing and how to make money. Now, thanks for staying to the end. Here's the loophole of what you need to know to make the money. Not really a loophole, more like a hack. Now, here we go. First thing you want to know, you want to study what you know. Let me just make sure I do that right. There we go. You want to study the stock. What I mean by that, look at your phone. Do you got an iPhone? Do you got an Android? Who do you use for your cable service? What do you know about what you use? You'll hear it all around the YouTube where people say start where you are. You want to start with what you know. You want to start where you are, start with what you know as far as products, services, companies that you're comfortable with, and you want to start there. It's so many companies in the marketplace, but so you really want to start there. Like I said, this is just the basics. This is not going in depth, but make sure you subscribe, like the video, hit the notification button, because there's more to come. And in those videos, by the time you get to the end, you'll know everything you need to know. This video right here is just to give you the basics and to help you to make bread if you're trying to make some money. Because you'll know what to do and how to make money off of this by the end of this video as well. So you want to start where you are. You want to go ahead and study that company. What I mean by that, go on Yahoo Finance, use Google, type in Yahoo Finance. You can also type in Morningstar, and you can also click on those brokers, and those brokers will show you about those different shares and stocks, and you can go ahead and study that company, understand what's going on with that company, know are they making money, losing money, and just get a good logistics of that company before you invest. You want to know that. They call that the fundamentals. That's some of the fundamentals of what to know. So you want to make sure you study the company before you invest. Next thing you want to do is understand the terminology of the stock market. You want to make sure that you understand the key terms so that when you see them on different platforms, you understand what it means, you understand how to use it. So I'm a strong believer that if you understand the language of what industry you're about to go in or what you're about to do, it helps you to get a better grasp on what you're doing. So where could you find the language? You can look at the platforms, you can go to Yahoo Finance, and you can Google, what does this mean regarding the stock market or NYSE, New York Stock Exchange. And it'll definitely help you out so you can get a more clearer mindset of what's going on, what things mean, and different things of that nature, so you can be more knowledgeable and more confident in what you're doing in the stock market. Time frame. The stock market opens at they call it pre-opening 9:15, but the market itself opens up at 9:30 as of the time of this video, if I'm not mistaken. That's when I personally start trading. Now, that might change. I don't know. It opens at 9:30 and then it tends to close at about 4, maybe 4:15, 4:30. I don't really keep up with when it closes and things like that. I personally trade options and I buy assets, meaning dividend shares. I buy dividend stocks. So I don't really keep up with that, but for the most part, you want to just look at it from 9:30 to 4 or 9:30 to 4:30. Again, you can always Google to get the exact time, and that, by the way, that's Eastern Standard Time. Next video, I have more of everything of that in detail, but in the description, I'll give you the exact time as well. You want to know technical analysis. You want to study charts, candlesticks, things of that nature. I actually have a video, free video. It's a long video, but it's a free video to help you understand candlesticks. You want to understand technical analysis, how to read the charts, and how to use the charts to help you make better decisions on which way the market is going to go and when it's likely to go up, if you're buying expecting it to go up, or if you're buying expecting it to go down. Because you can make your money on both. You can buy, meaning purchase a share or a stock, expecting it to go down. That's a put. And you can buy it for that reason and make money going down. You can also buy it going up, but you want to understand the charts. You want to know the charts, learn the charts. Actually, in that video, I go into a little depth of what I did and how I made, I believe I took $35 and I made $330. So it's a good video. It's definitely worth checking out. It's in the description. So you got the time frame, you got the broker. You want to make sure you get a broker. So if you're uncertain, you can definitely check out Webull. Remember, Webull will give you a free stock value between $1 all the way up to $1,200 at the time of this video. You can also go on Robinhood. I got a link in the description for that, or Ameritrade. There's links in the descriptions for different platforms as well. Even if I'm not affiliated with it, just wanted to save you guys some time so you can click right in the description and start taking action today. Hope this video helped you guys. Hope you guys like the video. Always like feedback. All feedback is good feedback. So if you have any questions or you want to know more specifically about the stock market or investing, definitely ask me the questions in the comment. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I appreciate you guys' time. This is T, Mr. Legacy Builder. Peace.